Hi everyone, it's early morning here in Bali, and before starting work I just want to create this short video to explain you one of the most important aspects when you're creating a Facebook campaign. So Facebook has this amazing tool that is called Audience Insights that is helping you to figure it out how to create your perfect audience, how to advertise to the right people for your business, right? So you can find the tool going into Business Facebook and selecting Audience Insights. And at the moment that you're stepping in or you're opening the page, you're going to see that you can create an account or you can create an audience for everyone on Facebook or people connected for your to your page, right? So if you have, let's say, a page that has 10,000, 15,000 likes, it's awesome that you can start from here and you can segment and you can niche and so on. But for example, if you want to start from scratch, everyone on Facebook is the right place, right? So you have a lot of options here. Where exactly I want to play with is on the part of interest, right? You're going to see that, for example, for United States, that's the total audience on Facebook. It's between 200 million and 250 million, right? So let's play a little exercise. Let's say that you're in the travel space and you have a company that is doing, let's say, I don't know, scuba diving, right? So what I would do here, I would go to interest and I will write scuba diving, right? And it's already showing you a couple of more suggestions, but let's start with the first one. So you're going to already see that the audience change and you're going to see that the age and gender is changing. So what is my first expectation is that that's exactly the gender and age that you should create your audience with, right? Forget about 50, 55, 64, 66 plus or 18, 24. These are only the two age groups that I will focus, right? Um, Relationship status, educations, and so on, so on. Now, the next steps, and here is getting a little bit more interested. For the people that they basically liked scuba diving, they also prefer these categories, right? So they tend to like, for example, also GoPro, right? Which makes perfect sense because it's a camera that you can take photos and videos underwater, right? And also similar pages that your audience like. And you have this tab that is called affinity. And affinity, what it's doing is how likely your audience is to like a given page compared with everyone on Facebook. So what I would do in order to test my audience, because everything on marketing is about A/B testing, I would create different audience. I would write down on a notepad. For example, if it's scuba diving, I would probably I would add also GoPro. And what's basically going to happen, these categories are going to change, right? And also the audience is going to be different, right? And also affinity, the page likes. So if, for example, I'm taking out scuba diving and I'm leaving also only GoPro, you're going to see that everything changed, right? So if I'm clicking on demographic, you're going to see that also the women and the men, which is interested, the men are basically primarily to like GoPro, right? So I would go back and I would create a different audience and I would test these audiences. I would put, for example, also, let's say travel and scuba diving. Right? And I will try to find the audience that is maximum, not 100 million, not 150 million, but maximum, let's say between 500,000 and I would say 2 million, right? So that's basically the maximum audience that I would go. So I hope this video is interesting for you. That's basically how I'm creating the audiences, how important is to use this tool. You can find it in Business, Facebook, Audience, and click on this 3 little dots or 4 little dots and go into Audience Insights. If you have any questions, please let me know.